Hey everyone, this is Trevor with Intuit Crypto Consultants. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Bitcoin chart. And as you can see on here, I've drawn a symmetrical Elliott wave pattern. And a symmetrical is a 9-wave correction composed all of corrections that are similar in price and in time. At least 7 of the 9 waves should be similar to an adjacent wave in price or time. And since this does fit into those rules, looks like it is really the only thing it could be at this point. Like, there's no other logical Elliott wave pattern that fits into this chart. Like, this is the only thing you can fit here. So it's pretty much like very, very high probability that we're going to break up here and that this is the end of the correction. Though there is a small chance that we form an X wave, so we'd only go up to maybe like around here, and then we retrace all of that and then continue to correct for another 10 months. Though, with that said, I think that's very unlikely. I think that what's going to happen is that we're going to break out of this and we're going to get a wave that's as strong as this wave right here, or stronger than this wave, which means we'll be at all-time high by the end of next month. And then from there, we're going to continue to climb, and we should get a wave that could take us all the way up to 130,000 by next year, or maybe even higher, because at this rate, if it's going faster than this, we're already moving faster than we were last year, so it could end up going even higher, or even faster, and even higher than 130k, so we'll have to see. I suspect that it's going to last around 10 months, so we'll know 10 months from now to look and see where it's at, and it'll be probably pretty clear time to sell then, and to be out, because it's going to be another big correction after that. But yeah, so what we're looking at now is that this does look like wave I is about to finish within the next day, and when it does finish, we'll get a really violent breakup. And there's a lot of other things that are also indicating that we're at the bottom here. Like, we have the bullish momentum divergences like here, and every time we've diverged like this, like right here and right here, we had a bounce. And so I think we're getting another bounce. The only difference is that this one's going to break out, whereas before we stayed range bound. So yeah, there's also divergences on the RSI and on the acceleration indicator. So there's pretty big bullishness there. You also have harmonics on other coins, like on Ripple and Ethereum and Litecoin, that are all saying that all those coins are at the bottom as well. There's also harmonics in various other coins too. I don't really think there's any on Bitcoin that I've noticed, but it doesn't really matter. If they're on the altcoins, then it is indicating that this could be the bottom. The long-term time target too is that wave D, this whole wave from here to here, this 10-month wave, should be exactly as long as this wave, or just about, and it is squeezing right into that time perfectly. That might even be why wave I is so short, just so that way it could squeeze into that time. So yeah, that's another indication that we're at the bottom. It's also possible that we kind of don't end tomorrow and it does kind of stretch out for another week or so. That's totally possible. Wave I could be a little bit longer in time, and it could even go a little bit lower in price. Like, we could make a new low and still end up going up. We'll just have to see how that plays out. We'll know it's going up. We'll know when it breaks out, so we'll notice to stay in at that point. And honestly, I mean, it should be, the short-term momentum should kind of give us the tip off to enter. We should probably be able to see it on the short term. I'm still waiting, but I do think I'm going to be entering within the next 24 hours, and that's why I'm making this video now. So yeah, with all that said, it does look really bullish. I also think that Bitcoin is going to be one of the least profitable. It's still going to be profitable, but it's not going to be nearly as profitable as other coins. The most profitable ones that I think would probably be like Tron and Nano. Ripple and Stellar will also be super profitable. And I named a few other ones in my chart that look really profitable. So yeah, and even like Ethereum and Litecoin could be more profitable than Bitcoin, but I don't think they're going to be nearly as profitable as something like Tron or something like even like Ripple. So yeah, mostly I'm focused on the things that I think are going to make me the biggest profits. And so obviously those are going to be the things that are have, I think, in my opinion, the things that have moved the fastest in the past are going to continue to move the fastest. So, based off of previous price history, that's what I'm basing off of my predictions off of mostly. But then the interesting is when you look at the price history and you see the ones that move the fastest, and you look at their fundamentals, they're generally the ones that have the best fundamentals. So there's also that. And yeah, so I think we're definitely in a really good position for this to break up within the next few days, and it's probably be a good time to get in. We're right around now. Very low risk, very, very, very high reward. Yeah, it's a really good trade setup, and I'm very, very confident of it, and I think we're pretty set right now. So I think definitely looks like it's a good time. And yeah, so if you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and follow me, and good luck and good trading.